Hey, this is my 50th attempt at making a YouTube show because it's something that I've always wanted to do. I'm Vanessa and welcome. I think what makes this time different than all the others is that I actually don't care as much as I used to about what I look like, how I sound, and really who and what thinks about me. I feel in my heart to express something, and I hope you're here for the journey. I've had the hardest time the last few years because I've always wanted to own my own business. I've always wanted to work for myself, and I've been stuck for whatever reason, really just fear. But I actually got fired from my job right before Christmas, and I wasn't able to, it was a hard Christmas, but I finally understood that I needed to be pushed out of that comfort zone or I was never going to leave. And so here I am. I'm in a new sales career, and I'm actually going to start to build my business, my network marketing business. I know that crazy word. And it scares the crap out of me, but I'm here. I'm going to go through it, and I hope you'll all come along for the journey. Okay, so what am I doing right now? I actually work in high ticket remote sales. I went through a mentorship program last year, and I never thought I would be in sales, by the way. But I got into it and I was like, wow, this is just like acting. Sales is very much like acting, and I'm really good at this. So I got into high ticket sales, and now I work for a fitness offer, actually 2 fitness offers. I'm actually kind of crazy. And so I'm doing sales, and it's been a wild ride doing that. And that has probably been one of the reasons that I just don't have a lot of fear, because asking somebody to drop thousands of dollars on a fitness program is one of the scariest things you will ever do. But enough about that. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm actually enjoying the personal development. And there are a few lessons I've learned in this journey of sales that I would love to share with you today. Number 1, whatever you're selling, whatever you're doing in life, if you are not aligned with the things that are coming out of your mouth, for instance, if you actually believe that spending $4,000 to improve your health is a lot of money, as the person trying to ask somebody else to spend that, you are not going to be successful in getting that, because you yourself believe that's a lot of money. Now, caveat, I'll tell you, $4,000 for a fitness program, let's say, is not that much money, because if you think about just the cost of healthcare and the cost of living for things that are actually killing you and making you fat and unhealthy, we're talking the trade-off here. And $4,000 to get in the best shape of your life and to be able to play with your kids and be able to walk and not breathe hard and not have terrible joints is really not that much money. I digress. Number 2. Well, actually, that's a segue into number 2. If 2026 is going to be your year, or any year, honestly, you're going to have to come up off the money. Like, making an investment in yourself is the key to progressing. A lot of times people think they can do things on their own. They can get in shape on their own. They can learn this business on their own. They can just navigate all these YouTube videos on their own. And the cost of that is inaction and lack of motivation, lack of innovation and discipline. And maybe you could do it yourself, but it's going to take so much longer. And is it really worth it in the end? If 2026 is going to be your year, or 2027, any year is going to be your year, I submit to the board that it's probably going to come with an investment and some outside perspective. And it's probably not going to be cheap. Sorry, that's the truth. And that even segues into, here, shameless plug here for my plans. Oh, there's a dog. Say hi to Tuesday. The bestest dog ever. When it comes to products that you use, I grew up kind of poor. I grew up we had Walmart Birkenstocks, and I'm not ashamed of it. But just realizing that when you put things on your body, your hair, your skin, if you're gonna be cheap about it, those products were probably made with cheap products and not very good quality products. And everybody's into being healthy and like toxin free. Again, it ain't cheap. So when I've noticed this about business, a lot of times when you're presenting things to your friends, people that are really close to you, especially if there's a price tag, they don't really always want to be the ones to support you. And then they start looking at the cost of things. Maybe I'm conflating two ideas. However, what I'm saying is, investment, if I think that across the board, if any year is going to be your year, and if you're going to have the best of everything, you're going to have the best skin, the best body, the best business, the best experiences, you're going to have to stop being cheap. And you have to get out of that scarcity mindset, because it's honestly one of the biggest things holding you back. And I'm saying you, but I'm really speaking to me. I had to learn this the hard way. And that's why I think getting kicked out of my job and having to suffer and actually be super broke for a whole month, not able to buy any Christmas presents, having to live off my mother like a 5-year-old. It was really, really hard. It made me appreciate finances so much more, but it also made me understand, like, when I do purchase something, it needs to matter. And most of the time it matters when it cuts a little and it stretches in its quality, rather than buying a bunch of little crappy things or trying to do it myself. Does this make any sense? Am I talking out of my neck? If you agree, comment below. If you think I'm rambling, comment below. I just need to hear some engagement. And if you think I'm off my rocker, comment below. I just want to hear what you guys have to think. I'm literally just making this first post just because I said I would. And I'm here and I'm proud of myself. I hope you will all follow me on my journey to being a super successful business owner. It is my goal to create wealth and to bless my friends. I'm a filmmaker and I'm an actor, and I want to be able to have prosperity to share with everybody else. And that's what I'm all about. And I hope you'll come with me. Thanks. Bye.